Hi class 6, welcome back to your value education class. Hope you all remember that I have already taught you chapter 2, right? So today we are going to discuss the questions and answers, okay? So before I begin, let me tell you, see, these are all value related chapters. So the questions are like almost related with our lives, okay? So what I answer may not be appropriate for you. It can happen because the incident I have in my life you may not have, and what you have I may not have. So even if I share the answers, I would appreciate if you write it by yourself, whatever incidents and activities taking place in your life, you are going to follow that and frame your answer. Okay, let's begin. So chapter 2, we have learned about acting responsibly, how we are going to be responsible and how we are going to act on it, no matter what our age is. There is no age bar, age limit. Okay, so it's very important to be responsible throughout our life from our childhood. Let's begin. Come to page number 29. See, there are some questions given in page 29 from 1 to 7. Only these questions you will be writing in your CW copy. I repeat, page 29, 1 to 7 questions you will write in your CW copy. Rest all in the book. Done? Let's start. What does being responsible mean to you? According to you, what do you mean by responsible? Being responsible. See, if you ask me, I would say something related to commitment, right? Uh, to be dependent on myself, hmm? To help others by being responsible. So, being dependable, keeping promises, honoring our commitments. What we say and do matters. If I say, yes, of course, tomorrow I will come early, ma'am, but I actually don't do that. So that is not my responsibility. I am irresponsible then. So once I say and I do is actually being responsible. Okay, next. Our responsibility is only for grown-ups. Do you think children have also have responsibilities? See, it's not about only being someone who's grown up will have particular responsibility and the rest, the young ones, will not have. It's not that. So for me, no, even the children are also having responsibilities. It depends according to the situation, right? I may have a different responsibility, whereas you may have a different responsibility. Now, for example, if I have to cite an example to you, I am responsible to teach you, you are responsible to give me the answers. So, in this way, the responsibility varies. Would you call yourself a responsible person? Why? This is completely your answer. If you find yourself to be very responsible, you are responsible in all your activities, do right. Is it important that your teachers and friends think of you as responsible, and why? I feel yes. If I am a student, I will always think and I will always prefer to be responsible in front of my teacher as well as my friends, because if I am responsible, then only I am loved by others. If I do my work on time, people will like me, appreciate me. Responsible people make better friends. Do you agree? I do agree. Yes, of course. See, it's not about someone is like someone likes you or dislikes you, not that. But if you are responsible, then automatically the other side of uh, the other side of that person who is being responsible is automatically appreciated by others. If I am throughout my life responsible, I am doing the work properly, then people will have a positive vibes, positive attitude towards me. So that is what is uh, you can say, like, you can gain more friends, good friends. Hmm? So it's very important that I be a responsible person. Has someone acted irresponsibly towards you? What did the person do? How do you feel about that person? In my life, it has happened and it happens. It often happens. So, for you, you have to write. You have to find out that reason and what do you feel about that person, that you have to write. Responsible people are loved and respected by everybody. Do you agree? Yes. Why? Because, as I told you at the beginning also, see, if you are responsible, you are doing your work on time, it is in a proper system, systematically the things are going on, automatically people will appreciate you. Once they appreciate, they like you. Once they like you, they love you. That is the thing. Okay. Now come to question 2. Describe your most irresponsible action. How do you feel about it then? How do you feel about it now? Did you learn anything from that incident? So it is absolutely depending on you how you pretend. So if you have ever acted irresponsibly, then what was your feeling that moment, at that moment? And now how do you feel? And what you have learned? You have to write that. Come to page 30. What, according to you, are your responsibilities? Write them in the table. This we have done when we were doing the class. I have explained you. Towards myself, towards my family, towards my country. So make points, at least 3 points you need to write. Okay. Next, who is the most responsible person you know? Write 5 reasons for your choice. Can be your teacher, can be your parents, can be your friends, but you have to choose that person who is the most responsible one and write the reason for your choice. See, if I say I have seen someone who is very responsible because I have seen him always coming on time, because I have seen him cleaning his clothes, keeping the things in the proper place, doing the works on time. So in this way you can find out the actual reason of your favorite person who is responsible, who is a responsible person. Come to page 31. Which of the following actions would you describe as responsible behavior? Tick mark to your choice. So, first one, students doing their homework without being told. Responsible. Sports persons exercising to stay fit. Responsible. Finishing one's work on time. Responsible. Playing loud music that disturbs one's neighbors. Irresponsible. Standing up when the national anthem is played. Responsible. Throwing waste on the streets. Irresponsible. Politicians coming to the parliament only when they feel like it. Irresponsible. Supporting friends in everything they do. Even if they are wrong. Irresponsible. Come to page 32. Imagine the following situation and write how you will respond to them. You have promised to spend the weekend with your grandparents. You know that they are looking forward to it. Your friends suddenly call you for an outing over the weekend. What will you do? See, for me, when you have promised your grandparents, even if your friends are calling up for an outing during that weekend, you have to cancel that. You have to say no to it and giving them the explanation of why you are saying no. Hmm? If they are your good friends, they won't get annoyed. And simultaneously, you have to move on with your grandparents because you have already promised. Your neighbor requests you to water his plants while he is away. You agree. Your cousin comes over for the holidays and in your excitement you forget to water the plants for some days. One of the plants wilts and dies. What will you tell your neighbor when he returns? This is something irresponsible act that you did. So here what you can say, to you need to be honest and you need to explain, accept what is wrong done by you and explain it to your neighbor, though the person will not be satisfied and will be little annoyed with you, but still you should speak the truth. Next, put a star in the box. If the statement is true, how many stars did you get? So it's your choice. I will just explain it. Before doing something, I ask myself if it is the right thing to do. Of course, I need to question myself whether I'm doing it right or not. So, star mark, I do that. When I make mistake, I take responsibility for it. Of course, I am only responsible, so I will take. I always keep my promises. Yes, I try. I do my homework and tidy up my room on my own. Yes. I always ask my parents if I can help them with the housework. Yes, if you. So it is depending on you. Okay. Next, the last one. Sometimes the irresponsible actions of a few individuals cause harm to a lot of people. Follow the newspaper for a week and make a note of three such incidents. How did you feel when you read these? How do you think such irresponsible behavior can be corrected? Share your thoughts with the class. So go through the newspaper, take your time, find out any three incident that is actually irresponsible one, and make a note of it. Okay. So we have come to the end of the chapter called acting responsibly. Next class I will be coming with another new chapter. Take care. Bye bye.